considering the advancements in AI, definitely we have to bring in this AI to the education field. That I'll advocate that for sure. Being a tech-savvy leader who has walked the exciting path of education and technology, both as a school director and principal, and also as a robotics engineer. So I have been a tech-savvy leader all the way. I became a school principal at the age of 29, and which even I got as the youngest principal in the country, I guess, is as an employee. Usually principals are, the people who used to start their own organizations used to be the principals there. But with all privilege and luck, I have been in the chair as an employee. And I was a robotics engineer in Singapore. And back in India, I came back to India and then, joined a school where they were doing all this experiential learning and these things. So then I became a principal there. So being a robotics engineer, then coming to the field of education has helped me a lot. With all the things that I do to automate things in the school. And I could, the age was just a number for me because I was really good in technology. So that's what technology has benefited me even before, the introduction of AI. So now, because the AI has boomed the world in a stormy way, so we have to now think about how we can make that an integral part of the classrooms, of our classrooms. So we have to definitely consider artificial intelligence as a super smart assistant, which is capable of learning from data and also making predictions. I couldn't, listen to all the conversations that have been going on before. So I don't know how all have contributed that much. So, but still, I just want to start from basics, like how teachers can actually use AI in their day-to-day jobs. Already AI is making waves in education. So we definitely the teachers can definitely change the whole world of teaching with the use of AI. So we have to always think teachers as superheroes, right? Juggling between teaching and a lot of paperwork. They always have that kind of pile of papers with them all the time when they come back home, and they'll be grading, they'll be correcting, they'll be doing a lot of paperwork. So that is where actually AI swoops in to save the day. It's actually simplifying all the administrative tasks like attendance tracking and grading. So just imagine our teachers having more time to focus on discussing that tricky math question, or maybe diving deeper into that historical fascinating event, other than just grading and doing all the paperwork. So first, teachers have to focus on teaching or facilitating or coaching or mentoring rather than doing all these administrative tasks, right? So AI can definitely can become a super smart assistant of these teachers in order to complete those administrative tasks. Just for example, the first thing when a student enters a school is attendance, right? So that when we take that attendance as an example, we can install AIs. We can use those cameras to automatically mark who is present. We can just wave goodbye to those boring roll calls in the morning, which takes around 20 minutes to call all the children's name, or about 45 students' name in a class. It's just a small change that gives teachers more time to connect with students, ensuring that nobody is left behind. They can ask about the day, they can, how the children felt about the evening, whether they had the breakfast or not. All these things can be implemented when we can save these little times from teachers' schedules. Now, imagine an AI tool can review students' assignments like essays. It can spot patterns and even offer suggestions, helping teachers give personalized feedback that truly boosts learning. This means more constructive comments and less spent on spelling corrections and notebook corrections and all. So the teachers don't have to carry all the piles of paperwork to the staff room or to their home to do all this stuff, right? So they have a little bit, they will never be burnt out. The teachers will never be burnt out. They have enough time to prepare for the next day's portions. And talking about that portions also, lesson plannings and schedulings, everything can be automated according to the student's interests. We can use AI to, to generate data regarding a student, where his, talents are and all, so that AI suggests itself like how to have an individualized education plan for that student. So the teacher also don't have to even spend a lot of time researching all these things. What the teacher can do is to emotionally connect to each student and understand where they are, backing off. Even AI also can do the same thing. Like Dr. Gaurav was saying just now, the students can be analyzed whether they understood it, whether the lessons that the teachers have been planning or the AIs have been recommending is really helpful or not. That also AI can analyze. So that is also a big thing. And another example I want to talk about is the parent-teacher communication. So keeping parents informed about their child's progress is definitely crucial. In my school, we do it every day on a daily basis. So the teachers actually have a big lot of thing to do to update the parents. So AI can definitely automate this communication by sending regular updates to parents about their grades, their attendance, and even assignments. And AI's brilliance actually doesn't stop there. It's like having a teaching assistant that can understand. Each teacher has somebody a PA with her all the time or with him all the time that can understand what she needs. Like the students, what she needs is when she enters the class, she needs to understand which grade it is, what are the types of students there are, what are the strengths, what are the weaknesses, who are the gifted children, to whom we have to have extra work so that we can keep them engaged. I'm dealing with the primary and secondary children. So my children are not yet in high school. So we have to keep the children, the classroom management comes first rather than teaching in every class of mine. So the teachers have to have definitely a lot of secondary teaching aids for them in order to keep these children engaged. So AI can definitely help them to spot, this is class 6D, so this much children are there. So these are the gifted, the AI will actually give them a sorted thing before they enter the class so that they can have all the teaching aids ready so that the class they have planned will go as they did. So how to say, do you remember the times that we had burning questions after the class? Like teachers will be always busy with all the piles of paperwork and all, but the children have a lot of things to ask about that class. So AI-powered chatbots can there be 24/7 to provide best answers or instant answers in the class. The teacher can feed what the teacher is going to teach to that AI chatbot before she starts teaching. And after her helping or after the project, when she does something else with another group, this group can, one of the group can actually go to the bot and ask for relevant questions. Definitely the AI will be helping them with instant answers. They don't have to wait until the teacher is free to ask some questions. So this is really like a super assistant for everyone to be, the teachers to be at their best. So other examples that I could say is language translation. My school is a multicultural school where there are different kind of children with different kind of languages they talk. So this AI can remove language barriers. Converting teachers or the English language into their own native language actually helps these children to grasp everything very easily. Even early intervention at risk students, like how Dr. Garo was saying about the Chinese children, like identifying struggling students by their academic performances, their attendance, their behavioral patterns. AI can be definitely of help. So my friends, definitely AI is a revolution in education. I'll definitely advocate to have teachers make use of AI. Being a robotics engineer, I definitely, I have gone through the benefits of technology in education. It's giving teachers back their time, letting them be the incredible guides they are meant to be. With tools that handle routine tasks, teachers can focus on the magic of teaching, inspiring young minds, fueling curiosity and nurturing talents.